Mm. Good morning. I hope you all are well, whatever time it is that you're watching this. It's early for me. I woke up. Oh no. Sorry, I woke up early because I don't know. I woke up, it was 4:13 a.m. on the clock, and I could not get the message, stop chasing other people out of my head. In fact, I'll read it to you. This may be a message for you. It is. In capital letters, stop chasing people. Stop chasing validation, attention, understanding, a following, approval, acceptance, praise. I'm nearsighted, so I'm having to lean in here, guys. And then in capital letters again, just stop chasing. And there was some math that came through, and I was going to math the math with you, but it's early morning. And I think that it's not as important to go through that, but to kind of come up with the numbers and the explanations. Hey, I might do a shorter video. So the time of the message was 4:13 a.m., which breaks down to an 8. And then the date is October 8th, 2025. And so with that, if you just take October 8th, that breaks down to a 9. 8th, not 8. I told you I'm tired. Please forgive me. If you take the whole date and break it down, then you get a 16. 1 and 6 breaks down to 7, but 8 was still coming through. And if you take 16 and divide it by 2, then you get 8. So the numbers coming through of importance were 4, because we have 4, 4, 9, 8, and 7. So I'll go through these really quickly, but it's important because this is why you have to stop chasing people. If this message is for you, I feel like it could be for any of us, especially on these apps where maybe you are just trying to get the message across, help people. And yes, some of us, including myself, have a business that my head is tingling, that we create to try to help people. But here are the messages, guys. My head's tingling. I think Asher, that's one of my spirit guides that I met when I had my Reiki attunement. He's a little more no BS, straight to the point. So I think he's like, get on with it, Rebecca. Okay, we'll do that. 4, stability and foundation. I just took a couple of notes because it's early in the morning and my brain doesn't brain in the morning. 9, completion and enlightenment. 8, so we have several meanings. And tarot, it's usually going to be some kind of action. So like with the wands, it's usually quick action or things are coming in quickly. With Pentacles, you see the person working hard, they're determined, they're trying to build something. So they're taking an action. They may be dedicated to what they're doing. With Cups, it's releasing, letting go of those emotions that hold us back, those attachments and things that do not serve us. When we look at, which one have I not said? Swords. When we look at the 8 of Swords, it's letting go of those limiting beliefs, those negative thoughts, negative self-talk, the things that aren't helping us to move forward. Instead, we have to change our perspective, right? We have to get clear on our thoughts. 8 in general can symbolize the infinity sign. And even with that, it's the strength card. And didn't even think about that. Where is that? I just finished my Major Arcana sticker series. I haven't posted it yet. But at the end of the video, I'll put up the strength card, which just I absolutely love the design and put onto a canvas. But strength, 8 sideways is the infinity symbol, infinite possibilities, prosperity, manifestation, good fortune, balance, finding balance in your life. It can be cyclical, different cycles in our lives. And again, with that 8, we're coming up closer to the 9, which is that, almost at completion. Let's see, anything else? And 7, because that was important, completeness, wisdom, spirituality, introspection, and really focusing on your intuition, your divine connection, and developing any abilities that you have, whether you want to call them psychic abilities, whether you want to just say it's your intuition, whatever it is, we all have intuition. It's part of our survival skills. I've said this before. And then I had picked up a purple pen to write in, and I realized that that represents several chakras that feel important to say. So with purple, you've got the violet of the crown chakra, that connection to higher self, divine, any divine beings or like ancestors, things like that you connect to. We got third eye, which is indigo, which is a blue purple color. And then purple itself breaks down to red and blue. In order to get purple, you combine red and blue. Red is your root chakra, that grounding and stability, and blue is throat chakra. So really speaking your truth and speaking out. And actually, as I set my book down, now I know where my strength card is. So you've got the lioness with the flowers. You have this beautiful kind of goddess looking lady at the bottom. And then over here, if I can get the light, because it's a textured metallic, this gorgeous African American woman representing not only physical strength, but just that fortitude and ability to take on the world. I mean, she just looks like she's ready for anything. And there we go. There's the 8 of the strength card. So I wasn't expecting to show that, but it was up on my desk. And because strength is one of the messages, and 8 is definitely a message, I wanted to just remind you, you have the strength to do this. And it may mean walking away from practices that you have in place where you feel like you're banging your head against the wall, trying to keep up with everybody and do all the things and go with all the changes of what algorithms are pushing you into. It could be that you feel like you have to show up so much. And I'm not telling you not to do that, because I get that some people do really well with that. I get that we have to get those messages out there. I get that we're trying to create connections. We're trying to help each other, elevate each other, and things like that. But the message was, it's not that you have to give those things up, but just remembering that that's not the important piece. Whether people accept what you say, whether they validate it, whether they agree with you, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The main thing that matters is you feel like you are being true and authentic to yourself, that you are sharing what you feel within your soul, in your heart, needs to be said, and that you are showing up in a way that feels genuine, in a way that feels like you're not losing so much energy in order to try to fit into the mold that you think others expect, or do the things that you feel like you have to do. 8:08 on the clock. We're going to end with that. But basically, just be yourself. Know that you are on this journey. You are doing a wonderful job, and focus on how you can stay connected, because that's the main thing. And then it'll flow. That's what I heard. And then it'll flow. Take care.